We bring you live and exclusive breaking news about a felony kidnapping situation involving Jake Paul and Shane Dawson.
We have big guns!
Jake Paul's Los Angeles residence has been raided by the FBI after the Bureau got a tip-off that the notoriously charmless Jake was secretly hiding a personality somewhere at his 1,000-acre Calabasas home. Agents from the FBI seized hundreds of hours of unseen Jake Paul and Team 10 footage and poured over outtakes from hundreds of YouTube videos before confirming they did not find even a hint of personality, intelligence, or charm in any of the recordings. While the FBI failed to find evidence of a personality, what they did find will shock you.
Yo, this.
Yo, chill,
Yo,
dude.
this, dude.
Put the camera down.
Bro.
Chill, wait. This is illegal. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before.
That's all the competition, man. Beautifying things.
We're at the bungalow of Raquel Swallows, an undiscovered YouTuber who broke into Jake Paul's Calabasas home, hoping to try to convince him to let her join Team 10. Then she got super high on Jake's enormous stash and forgot to ask him or leave his house.
So I was chilling with Anthony, Erica, and Chance in the living room, and we were watching Scarface on Netflix, drinking Malibu and vaping, totally badass. And then Jake literally drags Shane Dawson into the room kicking and screaming. And I was like, oh my God, seriously, Shane Dawson seriously needs to lose some weight. I was so starstruck, but I clearly remember Jake dragging Shane Dawson against his will into the basement. And I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe that Jake is doing this. Like, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Like, yeah. So before Jake slammed the door shut, I heard Shane screaming like John Charles at a BTL concert. And Jake was shouting something at him like, you think I'm a sociopath? I'll show you, psychopath. Something like that, whatever. It didn't make sense, but he was high-key pissed off.
Do you know if Jake hurt Shane? Where is Shane now?
Okay, so like 5 minutes or like an hour later, Jake came out of the basement and handed me $100 and told me not to say anything. So I'm like, whatever, I'm broke. I took the money and I just chilled and watched the rest of Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, sorry, totally forgot where I was for a minute there. So like anyway, with Shane in the basement kidnapped and held against his will, we had to like clean up Jake's mess. Apparently it didn't like occur to him that people would be looking for Shane and like wondering where he is. So Dramageddon 3, that was us. Team 10 and me, we spread that so people would not question why Shane Dawson suddenly disappeared.
No one knows what was happening in Shane's life during this period. Can you fill us in?
Yeah, so like Jake spent the next few days like tormenting Shane in that basement. He would like creep up behind him and like flick his ears and stuff and show him the nasty things that the Smith family was saying about him on Twitter. You know, Jake Paul's like a total asshole, but one thing that people don't really appreciate about him is like he's really great at multitasking. He was actually building an arsenal of weapons and hatching plots to take down other major influencers. He was like gonna totally go postal. Shane's video about him being a sociopath really set him off and actually brought out the murderous psychopathic rage within him. So yeah, Shane was like totally on his list, and so was Jeffree Star. Like, Jake told me that Jeffree was like taking over YouTube and he had to go. We were like, whatever. But then Jake started ranting about kicking Team 10 out of the house and creating a new Team 10 called Dream Team 10. He said he wanted to bust R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and Ghislaine Maxwell out of prison and go find Jeffrey Epstein. He said Jeffrey Epstein's still alive somewhere, just kicking it, having fun. And I'm like, what the f? They're old. Why would you want to party with Geriatrics? And he was like, the parties would be awesome. Whatever. So then he gave me another $100 to keep quiet. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. I won't say anything. I needed the money, so I told him I won't say anything.
So why did you decide to come clean and tell us everything?
Well, you gave me $200, so.
Can you tell us where Shane Dawson is now?
Sure. The FBI like rescued him. Low-key, he's in witness protection.
Witness protection? Is he in danger?
Oh my God, I mean like, no, yeah, like totally.
Was that a yes?
Yeah, like right.
So who gave the FBI the tip-off that Shane Dawson was being held against his will in Jake Paul's basement?
It wasn't a freaking tip-off, dude. Jake Paul is Illuminati, or like he was before he got kicked out. He was like way too extra for them. So he was recruited with a bunch of other YouTubers, but like, again, way too extra. When they found out that he was gonna like kill Jeffree Star and that he kidnapped Shane Dawson, they low-key had to take him out.
So you're saying that Jake Paul was initiated by the Illuminati and then they turned on him?
Duh, yeah. That's why he was holed up in there with thousands of pounds of weed, narcotics, and enough firepower to recreate the Waco situation in Calabasas. That's what he was always like dreaming of when he wasn't dreaming of partying with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. That douchebag is dangerous and he's on the loose.
Now, we had to get out of the Calabasas neighborhood as we heard gunshots in the vicinity, but Raquel's testimony was amazing. Now, we only paid her $200 and she was willing to spill that much tea. Just wait until next week when we pay her $250. I just hope she's still alive.